Hello, welcome to exercise 3 of lesson 3. Here we're going to write a program to read in the two lengths of the sides of a rectangle as follows. So we'll ask the user enter the length of the rectangle and take that input. And then after that we'll ask them to enter the width of the rectangle and we'll take that input. So we're inputting two things basically here. Using these inputs we'll calculate the perimeter of the rectangle and also its area. And then we'll output the answers as follows. The perimeter of the rectangle is, and we'll put that there. The area of the rectangle is, and we'll put it there. So the main reason we're doing this particular example is because we want to show how to read two inputs one after another. That's the basic reason. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to include this Java util scanner, which is going to allow us access to the scanner class. All right, and inside the main method, we're going to declare a new scanner object, and just for variety, we're going to call this one keyboard input. And usually we just use the word input, but you can really name it anything you want and just reference that reading in or reference that object by its name. So we're creating a new scanner object. We're naming it this guy. All right, then we're going to create lots of variables. We're going to need to read in the length, read in the width, that we need variables for that. They need to be doubles because we're reading them in and assuming that they can be decimals. And then we're going to create a variable for the perimeter and the area because we're going to calculate those answers. We need to store them somewhere. Then we'll print on the screen, enter the length of the rectangle, and then we need to read in the length. So the first thing we need to do is check and see if there's a double, which is a decimal number waiting to be read at the keyboard. So if keyboard input dot has next double, so this method has next double is a method in the scanner class that allows us to check to see if there's a double number waiting to be read at the keyboard. So if this returns a value of true, then that means there is a double waiting to be read, which is a decimal. And so then we will then read that. So we'll say keyboard input dot next double. This method reads in the value from the keyboard. We take that value, we store it in the variable that we have created called length. Okay, so this effectively checks to see if there's a decimal waiting. If there is, we read it in, store it into the variable called length. That's the first read there. Next, we print out enter the width of the rectangle, and we do the same thing again, and we read it in for the width. So we check again the keyboard input object that we have, checking to see if there is a double number waiting to be read there. And if there is, then this if executes the read over here. So we read the value in and we store it into the value of the variable that we have created called width. So these lines basically just read the variable and the value in from the keyboard, store it into a variable called length, and then we store the next value in into the variable called width. Now we can do our calculations. The perimeter of any object is just the distance all the way around if you add everything up. So since we know the length and the width of the rectangle, and a rectangle has two sides, two long sides and two short sides, then we'll just add up the length 2 times and the width 2 times, and we'll store the result in what we call the perimeter, which is a variable that we've created up here. Then for the area, it's just length times width, and we'll store that answer here. And so finally, we just print the answers out. The perimeter of this rectangle is, and we'll put the answer, the area of this rectangle is, and we'll put the answer there. So if we go ahead and run this guy, enter the length of the rectangle, let's do something like 1.5. The width of the rectangle, 2.5. Then you can see the perimeter of the rectangle is 8. The area of the rectangle is 3.75. It's easy to double check the perimeter of the rectangle because 1.5 plus 1.5 would be 3. 2.5 plus 2.5 would be 5. You add them together, you get 8. And if you get a calculator out, multiply 1.5 times 2.5, you'll get an answer of 3.75. So that's the bottom line. If you need to read two consecutive keyboard inputs, very simple. You still just need one scanner class to do all of your keyboard inputs. That's why we named it keyboard input. And then as you read them in, you just assign the values to different variables. So here we're reading in the first one as a double, and we're storing it into a variable called length, which is a double, a type double. And then the next time we read it in, we're doing the same type of read and we're storing that into a separate variable. So you just need to create your scanner class and then use it as many times as you need to read in what you need from the keyboard there. And so once you get the answers in, you can do calculations, print things out. You can also use these values that we've read into these variables, length and width, just like anything else in any other program that we have. You can use them in if statements and for loops and lots of other situations when you would use a keyboard input to drive the flow of your program.